Hi guys, it's Monday morning, so you know the drill. Let's start getting ready. I feel like doing one of my very typical, usual looks. So I'll start with eyes, and I'll do like a quick and easy eyeliner. I always drop something. I'll do an eyeliner and I'll just put some shadow over top. So I think for the shadow, I'll just keep it very minimal and simple. I'll go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Modern Renaissance. I got this very recently after the hype had died many years ago, but I always just was like, I will never use an eyeshadow palette, but I just want it. So I just like finally was able to justify getting it for myself. And I really like this quad right here, like of these lighter shades. So I think I'll just go in with one of them. Probably I'll go in raw sienna, this one. And just like dust this everywhere. So just to like mattify the lids. I don't know how much this will do for me, but it's just nice to feel like you're doing something that makes sense. I'll go all over the lid with this. And so for that, you can use a fluffy brush when you want to be more precise, like you want to go into the crease, and that's when I'll get a more precise brush. So I'm just dusting this. So yeah, that kind of just cancelled out the darkness. Now I'll go in with a more specific, precise brush. This is the Real Techniques blending brush, base shadow brush. So I'll go in with, I'm confused whether I should go in with this warm taupe or Buon Fresco. I think I'll go in with warm taupe. And just put that in the crease. So eyeshadow is definitely the one thing that there is like zero improvement in. In terms of all my other makeup, I've definitely improved the way I do it, but eyeshadow is just a shit show for me personally. But I really don't care. Just because it's still fun to do and nobody really notices. I think that was definitely a bad idea, by the way, to put warm taupe, but it's making me look really grey. And I feel like I look worse than when I did when I started. So let's just go in back with raw sienna and just fix it. And just get that warmth back, and then we won't do anything. Like, I'll just give up. On some days, you just need to give up. It's okay. Okay, that's it. Now I'll take my Benefit Swing Black Eyeliner. So I really, really like this because of the felt tip. And I'm going to use this to like define my wing, and I stamp it on, so that really helps me get that precision that I like for my wings at least. So I think I got some of my lashes. I think that's fine. Now, the real challenge. But also in other news, that eyeliner is fucked up. So let's just try to salvage it and then move on. This is a very nice wing. it does not look like this wing. This is also a nice wing, which does not look like this wing. And this is the problem that I have. Okay, now how do we get, okay, let's just see. We need to just get it wider. Better. Bad. Bad. Okay, let's just try to clean up. This is when like the spiral starts, guys. This is when it all starts. And you have to be really careful not to get spiraled by the spiral, otherwise spiral you. Only the real ones will know. Okay, okay. Now we'll just do the wing, the Sharpie thingy, and call it a day. I don't like it, but we will move on. Okay. I look like moisturized enough, so I'm going to use two products that I haven't used in a while, and I don't know if I like them yet. I don't think I've used them enough, but it's the Glossier Duo in the concealer and the skin tint. I'm going to start off. This concealer is like very sheer, so instead of using a sponge, I'll use like a brush tray. This is the Morphe X Ariel brush, and I'll start off with the base and then go into concealer. Okay, that's good for one layer. This I feel like is a very sheer, like it doesn't do anything. So it's like, it just feels like it disappears from my skin. But some days I guess it's fine. This is very sheer. Like literally what did it do? Tell me what it did. So let's try going back in with another layer. It just went off. I'm gonna, when I watch this video, I'll see if it actually did something or not. Just put some on my cheeks. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'll try using my fat fingers. It's definitely made my face more shiny. I mean, I like the look as such, but maybe fingers were slightly better. Now I'll go in with their concealer. These are both in the shade G5. Yeah. So this is not going to be super lightening, but this is a nice concealer. It's very creamy, very hydrating, but it does crease quite a bit. Just put it on my mouth. Then just, should I use a sponge? I'll use the brush again. Let's use a different brush. It gives off a very natural look for sure, but it's not natural like it fixes your, you know, your issues in life and makes it natural. It's like natural. Okay, and I look very oily, but it's okay, we'll set it all eventually. And I want to try doing a little, I wanted to show you guys my contour hack actually. So normally people go right underneath their cheekbones, and that is also like I do that as well. So we'll start off with that. So I feel, yeah, here. Yeah, just here. But another thing that I like to do is if I look straight on and if I just I feel like when I do that and blend it out, it gives me like a nicer look, like a snatch, like like that. So I'll just blend it out. And then doing this. I'm not too mad about my eyes now that I'm looking at it. So with the contour, you just want to blend, because if you move it around, that's when it like starts shifting, and you can see that contour has already like, and now we'll try this. I feel like that's made a difference. I don't know if you guys can tell. Now we'll go in with liquid blush because we're going to set everything, so might as well just layer stuff. And I'm going to use Rare Beauty in the shade Love. It's, I think, described as like a very warm terracotta color, which is one of my favorite colors of life. And so, like with this, I definitely should not be putting it directly on the face, even though it's very tempting and I do it sometimes, but I immediately regret it just because it takes so long to blend. Okay, now we'll blend. Always tap 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 and not swipe swipe swipe, even though swipe 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 is more fun. I mean, there are, I guess, looks where you can, but I think the problem is the blender can pick up product. I'm quite happy with this blush. It's on the nose. This is how I want to blush, like this, to this extent. And I won't really take it up today. And actually I forgot to do this. I'll also just slightly contour. I'll put very little just because I anyway have not a fairly large forehead, but I just like to, it just brings the look together to do it, because it's like a very natural, the way that you would naturally have contours, otherwise it looks just uneven. Having said that, I will not contour my nose just because I don't know how, and I don't think I really want to do it. I don't think I need to do it at this point in time. So it's just like, also it's not fun for me, so I really don't want to learn it. I'll quickly do brows. God, what a week. I'm not gonna set them today because the brow gel fell down and I don't feel like getting it right now. So we'll just say a little prayer and hope my dreams will take me there. Now let's do some powder to set everything in place so we don't lose this over the day. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have the shade in Translucent Honey. So I'm just going to use this. I do like it. I don't know if it's like worth the hype that people feel, but it's good. I'm not going to deny that. And I'll use any powder brush. I'm using the verified one that came with the Paris IRL powder. And just like dust it in the middle. And then I'll do the under eyes last because I want to set it with the puff. So that it stays longer, and then I'll go on top with the loose powder. So I'll take my powder puff. It's just like any Amazon one. And the main thing is definitely to get rid of all the excess. And then just stamp it. And then same thing here. And then what I also like to do on days when I contoured is like underneath. So I'll take like the side part of the thingy of the puff in the powder and just like, and it like just gives me that extra definition that I like. And then same thing with the other side. And then we'll anyway brush it off, but it's just like it gives that finished look. And then I'll just go over top again. Because this was fairly like a oily base, I want to go in powder in layers as well. And this cheek area is still nice, but I think we can definitely go for a bigger highlight. I guess the eyes are okay. I'm kind of feeling better about them now. And I want to do a highlighter, obviously. So I'm gonna take I have this really nice Makeup Forever highlighter in Profusion Light in the gold color. I don't know what color it is, but it's gold. Just go over top. I like this. I'm happy with this. And now for lips, I'm gonna do like a pinky nudie vibe. So I've got this Ink Velvet in 23 by Peripera, and I really do like this stuff. And it lasts. And so we'll just, and this is like a very nice mauvey brown. It's just a mauvey rose tone, which is quite nice on my skin tone and my pigmented lips. So I'll go on top. So basically it looks way darker than it actually is, but I really do like this. Cool. I like that. I don't really want to go in with a gloss on top. I'm quite happy with the glow. So let's just see what our hair is like. I washed it yesterday, so it'll be the best it'll ever look. But then I'm really struggling with this piece. Like not this, but I guess this front part. I think in college I just experimented way too much with my bangs. So like my bangs are just dead. So no matter what I do, they don't really improve. But the other side of my curls, it's like so funny because the curl pattern here is different and then here it's different. And so yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do about that. Maybe I'll just do like a clip thingy or something. Anyway, this is the look. Despite being whiny about it in the beginning, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.